Hello and welcome to Mystic Madness Tarot. My name is Jerry, and this is going to be a collective reading. Um, if you've been following my channel, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Today, I'm going to be doing things a bit differently. Um, Basically, my readings are going to get pretty weird moving forward. Like, they're going to get pretty out there, but um, I'm just right now I'm doing this thing where spirit is like challenging me to just put out raw content, because because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and spirit is like, no, you just need to start putting out messages for the collective, and the rest will follow. Like it's still gonna be good. So I hope you like this reading. This reading in particular is gonna be about something that I've been getting downloads about lately, and it has to do with the chosen 144,000 souls that are awakening at this time. And it's weird because I started thinking about the show, the 4400. I don't know if any of you have seen that show, but it's like from the early 2000s, and it was a show about like all these people that were abducted, like from different time periods, and then they just miraculously just all showed up one day, like in the middle of the forest, and nobody knows where they came from. But then when they came back, they were having to reintegrate themselves into society, but also like they had like these abnormal like superpowers, like they had these weird gifts, you know. Like one person, like she had this weird gift where as soon as she saw something, she can mimic it. Like as soon as she saw somebody like doing kung fu or martial arts, like she could just like watch it and she would like be able to do it. Like, and so there's some really cool stuff like that. So I know that this message isn't going to resonate for everybody that's watching, but if it does, please feel free to let me know. So yeah, this is going to be for the chosen 144,000. Okay, let's see. We're going to go ahead and pull some cards. We're going to see what's going on for the collective, for this particular collective. Whew. All right. Yeah, we're gonna start doing some pretty cool readings, I think. There's like lots of different topics that I want to touch on, like, so stay tuned. Let's see, Spirit, what message? I'm getting like the chills right now. I'm feeling like this is like intense energy, like powerful energy. What message do we have for the the chosen 144,000 here? The chosen. All right. Oh, look, you see? Three, two, one, go. Like this is definitely giving me like awakening energy. And this is the energy that I've been feeling as well, of like Archangel Michael is like, you need to get your shit together. You need to get into gear. You need to shape up. You know what I mean? Because things are happening. We got seeking guidance. Okay, so you could be looking for more guidance at this time. Okay, aging and transformation. All right. Yeah, so the visual that I'm kind of getting is like all these like babies. There's like all these babies that are just waking up. It's kind of like a nursery like that you would see at a hospital, like with all the babies, and they're just kind of like waking up and they're just stretching, and it's like their first day on this planet. That's what I'm feeling for this collective. Like we are waking up, okay? This collective is waking up to their gifts. They're waking up to who they really are. So, if this is you, you're probably realizing that You're not from this planet. You know what I mean? Like, you're still human, but you're also not from this planet. Your soul is from somewhere else. Look, we got innocent. Yeah, like there is a purity about you. And then we got psychic link. Like, yes. Yes, no wonder why like my senses are like all tingling. I'm like getting chills all over my body. Like, this is big. This is big, okay? Holy moly. Like, there is a connection being made between not only you, but other star seeds, star children, whatever you want to call it. There's a connection being made. I'm hearing like the telephone, like, you know how like when you play telephone with somebody, like, hello, are you there? Like through the cup, and you can like kind of hear it. But like, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, perhaps you're awakening to your psychic abilities at this time, or your psychic abilities could be like leveling up at this time. But I'm getting this sense of like really connecting to people who are of similar, you know, frequency, who's on the same wavelength. Okay, so these are a lot of people. 144,000 people. That's a lot of people. Okay, let's see what other messages want to come up. We're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna pull animal. Look at this. Oh, the lamb. Yeah, there's definitely a gentleness about you. There's a purity about you. Like, you have a good heart. Okay, I believe that you have such a pure, good heart, and Spirit is saying like that's why you've been chosen. Okay, that's why we need you on this mission. That's why we need you to help spread the word of God, so to speak. Um, we need you to help people wake up to the goodness that's in this earth. Like, I do believe that there is some kind of spiritual like warfare going on between the light and the dark, and this one for 144,000 souls that are awakening at this time are of light. Okay, and we're meant to usher in a new period in time where people are more accepting, people are more open, people are more in tune to Mother Nature, and the energies, We have otter. This is definitely very playful energy that's coming out. So you're a playful soul. Like, you just want to have fun. You just want to enjoy yourself, right? I'm loving this energy, Spirit. What else for this collective? Wow, I'm gonna have to keep doing more readings for this chosen 144,000. Yeah, look, we got the mouse. So this is about playing small. Like, this is about like, okay, so you've just been very focused on your own thing, right? Like doing like whatever you need to do, and it's like you haven't been worried about the bigger picture. Like, you haven't been worried about what's going on in the world. It's like you've just been focused on just tidying up your house, like doing your own homework and stuff like that. Like, you've just been focused on your own stuff. This is giving me very like introverted energy, but Spirit is saying that um like it's time to stop playing small, because we got this starfish energy here. This is about hidden talents. This is about creative energy. And the star is like, you're meant to shine, right? You are meant to shine your light. Okay? Wow. Starseed. I'm speaking to star seeds right now. This is like a really I'm hearing the word like interconnected, like you are beginning to tap into the interconnection, but of this specific collective. Okay, so like if this is you, if you're part of the 144,000, you're connecting to other people, other beings who are of this collective as well. Okay, so just take that as it resonates. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and pull some tarot cards to see what other messages want to come up for this collective. Let's see, Spirit. You could be like trying to understand uh, more about what's going on. See, like with this Queen of Cups, this is a therapist right here. So some of you could be, um, some of you could be seeking help from a therapist. Like some of you might be confused about stuff, about life, maybe. Like some of you, whoa, that's weird. The power just went out. Yeah, what happened? I know. Like, I was like, what the heck is going on? That's weird, because I was literally doing a reading about the 144,000 chosen ones and how, like, this just like powerful energy. Solar flare, maybe? Yeah. Queen of Cups. Sorry about that. Queen of Cups energy. Now my printer is doing its thing. Queen of Cups energy is, in this deck, it's the therapist. So this is somebody who is definitely very receptive, and we're gonna let the printer finish. Sorry. You good? Are you done? Okay. So this is very receptive energy. This is somebody who's spirit is really testing me right now. I'm telling you, like spirit. I like the printer had all day to do this, and it's not just now doing this. Like, oh my god, it appears like it's the perfectionist in you. Um, but anyways, I'm about to turn you off. I'm about to press the power button. Okay. So this Queen of Cups is very receptive, and I feel like that's your energy. Like you're very open. You're very emotionally intelligent. You're willing to listen to other people. You're willing to listen to other people. And I feel like perhaps you give a lot of your time and energy to other people because you care a lot, right? Let's keep going. Oh, look, we got the seducer, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Let me show you this. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Hmm. There's a part of you that I feel is hiding. Like, I feel like you're hiding your talents, you're hiding your who you are. Like, not necessarily hiding, but it's like this feeling of like wearing a mask and afraid to like be vulnerable with people. This is weird. Okay. It's like you're very open. I feel like you're very quiet. You like to just keep to yourself perhaps. And it's kind of like you just don't necessarily want to play these games that other people want to play, because I'm also seeing that for some of you are dealing with people who are just wanting your energy. You know what I mean? Like, see this sun card that came out? This is about illumination. And look at the child, look at the baby. Didn't I say that I'm just sensing like this really innocent and pure energy that's coming out, like, and the sun is a star, right? Okay. Some of you are just like tired of like the games that people play. That's what I'm hearing. Tired of the games. And you just want to just be in your own energy. You just want to just play. You just want to go explore the wilderness that's by your house or something like that. Look, we got art. This is the judgment card in this deck. Yeah, you guys are creative people, right underneath the starfish. So this collective is very creative. We got the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and it says pleasure, okay? So some of you could be tied to a karmic connection that's keeping you tethered from um, your psychic gifts or your creative gifts, whatever your talents may be. Because I feel like the Six of Cups is about the past. So some of you could be dealing with, exes from the past or like just people from the past. But this is giving me this energy of like kind of um, just being stuck in certain habits, like being stuck in certain situations that aren't helping you grow. Like with this seducer in reverse here, this is like telling me like some of you have been dealing with a toxic situation. I don't necessarily want to say toxic. It just feels like perhaps you've been spending a lot of time um, getting it on with someone, and it's it's kind of taken over like your life a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards here. Let's see what else, Spirit. What other messages for this collective? Thank you. Three of Swords, Tower in reverse. So we got the Strength card in reverse, the Three of Swords, and the Tower in reverse. I feel like there's something that you are avoiding here. With the Three of Swords, there's like a lot of pain, okay? So if you're watching this, you could be healing from karmic pain, like um, karmic baggage, and it's preventing you or it's inhibiting you from fully like realizing your own power, okay? Let's see. What else, Spirit? Perhaps this is why you've been seeing a therapist. Perhaps this is why you've been talking to somebody. Like I feel like you've been talking to somebody about what you're going through, but I don't know. I just get this sense of like something is keeping you from seeing the goodness in you. And it has to do with pain. It has to do with what you're carrying, whatever baggage that you're carrying. So, okay, we got the Ace of Cups and the Emperor showing up, the Wizard of Oz here. And okay, this is saying that there is definitely a new beginning of an emotional nature here for you, like in in the future, in the near future. But I feel like with this Emperor card here, this is a sense of control that is like inhibiting that because you see how like this bottle is like closed up. It's like it's almost like giving me this feeling of like debating on like whether or not you should drink from the bottle. Like this is giving me a feeling of like, oh, I don't know, this is kind of weird. Um, I don't know, maybe people might not like my art. It's that kind of like energy. Some of you could also be dealing with a uh, father figure or a male figure that is kind of like very controlling, narcissistic energy. Um, it could be someone from your past too, so it could be like a father or something like that. But this is also giving me the energy of like ingenuity. Okay, so like some of you are very like ingenuitive. So we got the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing like this is like life for you. Like life is pretty hectic. Life is pretty chaotic. And I feel like life has kind of like thrown you for a loop. It's kind of like hidden that inner child that's within you because I feel like you've had to get serious with your life, and because you've had to get serious, like you've kind of lost touch with that playful side of you, like that innocence. But spirit is saying like you are a pure soul, like you have good intentions, and whatever you decide to do with your life, you're going to get somewhere with it, okay? As long as you continue to have pure intentions. It's like for real though, like you've been hurt by a lot of people or situations because I'm getting like this wincing like energy, like like you've been hurt by a lot of people, and now it's time for you to heal from that. Now it's time for you to recognize your power. It's time for you to recognize like who you are and what you're meant to do in this lifetime, you know? Because the chosen ones, like I think the chosen ones are definitely here to usher in a new earth, like so to speak, right? Let's see what else. What other messages do we have for this collective spirit? You do have psychic gifts. You see this? Changing. Things are changing at this time for you. I don't know if you're ready. We got roundabout. You see how the energies are just moving like this is really giving me like that starseed energy, like where you see all the little specks of light. Yeah, it's like you definitely came here from another planet. Or it's like giving me like Venusian energy, like you came here from Venus, or something like that. But your soul, your soul is here to do something, okay? Like your soul is here to, oh, and I'm getting the chills again as I'm saying that. Like your soul is here to implement like change within this world. Like your soul is meant to help influence the world, and you could be part of like this next wave of influencers, right? So take it as it resonates. Look, dynamite, excitement, passion, destroy, catalyst for change. You are a catalyst for change. I'm getting community, like something about like, okay, your community might be affecting you. Like, why do I feel like this collective is like kind of hiding away, like that you're tucked away, like you're not allowing people to see who you really are, your authentic self. And which I feel like your authentic self is kind of weird. Your authentic self is playful, fun, goofy, um psychic, and perhaps the community around you, like the community that you live in right now, might not be as receptive to that. But I feel like you're waking up to the real community that you're meant to, which would be, the other awakened souls at this time, like connecting online, you know? Look at this. Fairy tale. Believe in the impossible. This is your confirmation from spirit saying, believe in the impossible, okay? I know that it sounds weird if you're not familiar with, the chosen 144,000 or star seeds, or if that doesn't resonate for you. But spirit is saying, like, yeah, believe it, because, excuse me, because it's real. It's real. We got yoga on the bottom of the deck here. This is about taking the time to meditate and connect. Go deep, right? Inner child healing, okay? So this is confirmation saying that you do have inner child healing that's, still needs to be healed. Wow. And then we got contracts under that, like agreements. Like, I'm telling you, like, your soul is like optical illusion. You're seeing past the illusion of life right now. Okay. I thought you were done. I thought you were done a long time ago. You good? Jeez. You're beginning to see past this illusion of life. It's like the people around you aren't fulfilling your needs, like because your soul is like, there's more to this. There's more to this life than what people are making it out to be. You know, there's something else here, and I feel like your soul is like saying, "Hey, you're it's time for you to wake up. You see this bird cage? Like you've been stuck. You've been caged up. You've been cooped up. It's time for you to wake up to the truth. It's time for you to start spreading your love, your passion, your art. It's time for you to start having some fun with life. You see this? So some of you might already be in a union here. I feel like some of you might already have a partner, and if you do, I feel like it could be a marriage. I feel like it could lead to marriage. I also feel like this partnership is elevating, okay? It's moving up. Like you could be leveling up with your partner. Like your partner could be part of this collective as well. So take it as it resonates. It's not going to be the case for everybody, okay? Um, but yeah, this is great. Let me just pull one more card to close out this reading. We're gonna do a spirit animal oracle card, okay? Just to get a word of wisdom from spirit for you, the chosen 144,000. Wow. Oh my goodness. Spirit is like, we're gonna test you, Jerry. We're gonna make you do some crazy ass readings. Look at this. Lion. So this is Leo energy. Like some of you could be a Leo. Um, this is about be generous of spirit. So this is at the end of the day. Remember who you are, because we saw this strength card come up in reverse, right? And at the end of the day, you got to remember the power that you have. Remember who you are. Oh my God, I just heard Mufasa. Oh my God. So if some of you know, like the Lion King, the original Lion King, okay, I'm getting the chills. Oh my God, I'm getting the chills. Jeez. And I'm seeing all these stars here. Like, oh, geez. Like, you remember when Mufasa comes out at the like when Simba is like lost, right? So you could be like Simba right now. Like, you could feel lost like Simba, and you're with Rafiki, and Rafiki is trying to teach you, like, I'm gonna watch that movie now, but like, you know, Simba is like like praying to the stars, and then Mufasa just comes out of the clouds, and he's like, "Remember who you are. Remember." Wow! Oh my God! Oh my God! Jeez, Louise! Oh, I'm shaking. Ah. Anyways, I hope that this reading resonated for you. That's all I have for you today. If it did, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please go ahead and do so. It'll really help our channel grow. Um, yeah, leave me a comment below if this resonates with you. I'm curious to know, are you part of the 144,000? Yeah, so until next time, I will see you later. Bye.